Turn that on. Turn that on. All right. Hello, everybody. We're back again with our Tuesday D&D sessions. We began last week with a little cult action from our 3 wizards and a rogue, and this week we're doing 2 wizards, 1 rogue, only less nudity as we move in to the second episode. I only mean less nudity than the 2 girls, 1 cup video.
That's why I said all.
Yeah, it's up to you how much nudity is there. I just assume we won't get to that level. Yeah. Quick shout outs for the past 24 hours we got. I mean, it's been pretty big the past 24 hours. I think we got It's Klakev. I don't know how to say that one. GWA Clips. We got Nate 32306, Breaking Anarchy, and Neil Patrick Harris Jr. for the follows. Thank you very much. And without further ado, we'll be jumping on in. We're going to be doing some recap on what happened last time, and then getting started. Yeah. Got my stream all there, and there we go. Now my screen's up and running. And Dante said that he'll be here shortly, which is totally fine because we're going to start with some recap. So, yeah. Does anyone... I like to have you guys fill me in so I know, like, if anything was missed or not, sort of where your understanding of things lie. Yeah. So if anyone would like to catch me up on what happened last time, fuck yeah. Anyone? Hello?
Not it.
Not it. Okay. Well, then I'll do it. That's totally fine.
That guy, maybe I'll help a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys awoke in a dungeon. You awoke without memories of really where you came from or how you arrived here, or even really, like, your general life. No memories there. You sort of awoke in the dungeon, and together with the other folks who awoken in the dungeon, worked your way out of said dungeon. And the dungeon led into a battle academy, as you find yourselves at basically a training college in the center of this town. Yes, so this dungeon exists beneath this battle academy in the center of this town, and you guys escaped out from there, and on our map, on the Roll20s, you guys escaped down into the sort of southeastern area of the town into a little rundown tavern called the Cat's Breath Tavern, where you hid out, and that was sort of the end of that session. We said we would come back and do some planning. You guys found in the office of the Battle Academy was found a little note that said something about some sort of meeting going down that evening behind Warehouse 13, which is up in the northeastern corner, over here where my ping is, my red ping. I have an area for that as well to denote which is exactly Warehouse 13. But yes, other than that, you find your team sitting in the tavern of the Cat's Breath, which I also have here. One thing I did not mention last time that you did find, that I found in my notebook afterwards, was a key in the desk. Whoever found the note also found a little key, or more. I guess it wasn't a key; it was a little amulet A little sparkling amulet. Sorry. Yes. But it didn't seem to have any magical effects as you picked it up. Whomever, just one person, as long as your team does have it. Yes. And that is where we find ourselves. Let me. Oh, my mouse isn't out. Look at me. Let me pull my mouse out so it's easier to control my screen. And I even made the cat's breath as a map just in case. You never know what we'll find in there.
Oh, exciting.
So I will flip over our map. So joining us again this evening, still catching, there's always some audience catch up. Yeah. We're going to reintroduce our characters. If everyone would like to come on and say, who you are, what you're playing, who you are and who you're playing on the team, and sort of what that is to our team. Yes.
All right. Hello. I'm Lily. I play as I'm a pixie rogue.
Perfect.
I'm Ian. I'm playing Archimedes, a human wizard, but you can call me Archie.
Nailed it.
Hey, my name's Dante. I'm playing a human wizard named Siobhan, and I hope to bring some minor comedic effect and fireballs.
Nailed it. Comedic effect and fireballs is perfect. Let me make sure all of my Discord levels here. I'm going to turn everyone up just a touch on Discord. Ian's volume is already very high. Can you go to Roll20 just for a quick second? Yeah. I just want to see if something works. What's up? Nice. Oh, hey. Gabe popped something up for everyone to check out. It's the Cat's Breath Tavern. That's a cute little picture.
Yeah,
I love it.
That seemed like a good. It's got a second story because this tavern does have like some sleeping space. Also, I should hop into Discord and introduce myself again.
Hey everybody, I am also here. I am Gabe Stringer. I am the background hobgoblin, rule master, and general assistant to the DM. I will be lurking in the background, stepping forward for pivotal scenes where my experience is most important. But otherwise, you won't be hearing from me. I will be lurking and monitoring things and making sure everything is running smoothly.
Perfect. Yes. Let me bring your guys' tab over here. I have to remember to always do that. Nailed it. Welcome to the Cat's Breath Tavern. This is where you folks find yourself. A fairly innocuous tavern on the southeast side of, I like what Gabe said, Battle Academy City. I haven't thrown a name on it. So we're going to call it Battle Academy City until we have one. Yeah, so this is Battle Academy City. This is the Cat's Breath. It is a little run down. You're on the poorer side of town. But it's well kept for what it is. It seems clean, even though there seems to be, bits of wood sort of cracking and chipping at places. The tables are all very old and obviously worn. They've been through several bar fights, but everything is wiped clean. You wouldn't find a sticky spot in the whole place. They take very well care of their tavern. You folks have been placed, up there. We're gonna take Carlifer out for the.
Carlifer should stay, but he's not going to do anything. He's gonna just hang out, and if he needs to make moves if there's a fight or whatever,
We'll see.
We won't let him die.
We'll see. But yes, you folks find yourselves at the.
I just put him at a table since he's not going to be doing anything.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna throw them all at a table. You guys find yourselves at the table.
Remember that they also have control of their tokens.
I know I'm bad about moving people's tokens. I just sort of do it out of habit. I'm gonna attempt to not do that. But alas, I'm antsy. Yeah. So how would you guys like to begin this one? It's about midday, I think, is where we left off. 1 p.m., 2 p.m. ish. Yeah. you folks snagged a touch of gold here and there. I hope that you wrote that down because I certainly did not. Yeah.
Pretty sure I only got 5 gold from that, but
Someone grabbed a sack of gold.
Yeah, there was a sack of like 50
Yeah.
at some point.
it was like 40 something. I don't remember. But
I agree. It
could-
was like it was mid 40s somewhere, but someone grabbed it. I'm not sure. I don't think it was Lawrence because he's not very good at looking at things. But
I do not believe it was me. I was preoccupied with grabbing every dagger.
How many daggers is that now?
9.
9 daggers. I love it. Perfect. Well, someone write down like 45 gold. I think it was around there somewhere. Just so that you have it just in case. And yeah. What would you folks like to do? There's no sort of onus on you guys going up there and smashing in Battle Academy. You are free to take this however you want, and there's no like time limit on things that's been, presented or made apparent or is important to you yet. So, if you want to explore the area and the city as well, that is an option.
Well, if you ask me, I think that as crazy it might sound, given that we just escaped, I think we should consider trying to re-infiltrate that that area within the Battle Academy, seeing as clearly we are, at least a few of us are some sort of spellcasters, but it seems that we're bereft of some of our items, namely our spell books.
Sure.
Those would be important.
It would not be of like ill benefit for us to go back there, but it is a little scary. I mean, we did kind of slaughter them all.
Yeah, which means the place is empty. That's perfect.
But what if it's not empty? I'm sure, surely maybe
We'll do
some
what we
has
did
come out.
last time.
Kill them all.
Well,
Hasn't failed me yet.
Oh
well,
no, Tuva got down last time.
The little barkeep's girl makes her way over, and says, "Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the Cat's Breath. Me and my father put a lot of time into maintaining these beautiful walls. This is our family's establishment. Anyway, that's enough of the history. Can I get you anything to drink?"
just some water would be fine for me, thank you.
A pint, please.
A whole pint.
That's
All
good.
right.
We're gonna share.
We're gonna share. All right. I can do that. Lauren's character spouts off something about wanting a pint as well. I'm making the choice that he drinks now, whether he wanted to or not. It's too late. Boom. She walks over and she begins preparing some mugs with her father.
But so anyway, someone mentioned that there was something going on tonight at some warehouse. Perhaps whatever is going on then can be used as, a distraction as we head back into the Battle Academy.
She brings over a pint of water and a pint of ale. Not knowing really where to place it, places it in between you two and says, well, if you need anything else, I will, be over here. And she disappears behind the counter to help her father polish
You
glasses.
could chug it. Just chug the whole pint.
Ein could
I'm
sit in
sure
it.
gonna try.
Ein could sit in it. Oh, if we're doing a chugging game, give me a con save, especially because you're just a pixie.
Yeah, con save with disadvantage.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh,
You get drunk. I'm gonna say that you're able to get the pixie finishes a good portion of it, like a third of the beer before even coming up for a breath. More impressed than the breath work, or more impressed with the breath work rather than how they compose themselves post breath work. 2/3 of a beer after that is not too much for the human to handle. But the pixie finds themselves rather drunk.
This will bode well.
Oh, well, we can. Let's say we have another round.
We get hammered. Yeah, everyone give me perception checks.
Yikes. Passive's 12.
Let's see. Perception.
All right.
Thank God.
You take in your various beverages and think about your upcoming evening, whether it be to assault the Battle Academy or not. And you take in the bar around you. You find a few people over here on the left side of the bar, over at the long table. They don't seem to be conversing amongst themselves, but each are nursing their own beverages. One seemingly lost in a book. You have one person at the bar loudly complaining about his losses in his basement. Those damned rats always getting into my flour. I finally got it stuck in the basement. Blah, 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 blah. And it kind of trails off. The folks over here, I'll say Archie notices it. Archie, you obviously notice they're on a very bad date. Her, as stiff as a board. Him, already drunk. You can see 2 or 3 pints around him. He's just bragging about his latest hollow wood. I got so much wood. Ugh.
You can tell how unhappy she is by her T-posing.
Yeah, right. She's T-posing the whole time.
She's asserting dominance.
And over in the corner behind you, you see 2 very finely dressed gentlemen. They each have a pint in their hands and are exchanging whispered what? Oh, you said sad. Whispered exchanges or whatever, back and forth as they huddle over the table. Yeah, you guys have at least until the encounter, or at least until the warehouse bit, quite a number of hours, so you can do any number of things.
Am I correct in assuming we haven't rested yet?
Yeah, I do think so.
I did reset.
Okay.
the-
I would definitely like to rest, as I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah, can rent a few rooms here at the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, the barkeep, being hailed over, returns and tells you that the rooms upstairs are 3 gold a night, or a stay.
Do you have like a cupboard that's cheaper? I'm very small. I don't really require a whole room.
She says that's true, and glances at your counterparts, who also all look bedraggled, even though I don't know your current health. I know that everyone's pretty low. She says, but if one of your compatriots would like to purchase the room, then there's more than enough room for you to also sleep. There's a nice chest in there if you want to get some dark
Archie will pay for his own room.
lit. She actually has a 3 gold room and a 5 gold room available. Larger size room, obvi.
The 3 will be fine.
Perfect. She puts you at the end of the hallway upstairs, gives you a little key that says 5 on it. Perfect. And she says, yes, that'll be that. And then, yeah. And really, all of you could jam into the room and sort of pass out on the floor or on the bed or in the chest if you're a pixie. It's fine.
That works out to 1 gold each. That sounds good.
Yeah. You drag Carlifer upstairs. So yeah, you guys all rest and come down. Say it was 1 You come down 6 hours later, maybe. So you come down back at 7, approaching evening times. Do you sneak attack the bartender?
I do not. I do not do that. I accidentally opened it, and I was just trying to close the drop down.
That poor bartender never saw it coming. Yeah. The meetup the note said was at midnight.
Well, seeing as it's just evening, we've got plenty of time before the meeting at the lot. Do you want to go ahead and try to get within the academy and perhaps still head to this meeting if there's enough time?
Oh, we split up.
After
So
a
we get
rest,
all this stuff?
absolutely.
Maybe.
I'm getting conflicting responses.
Yeah, what did the two of you just overlapped enough that I didn't quite catch it. Both Ein and Shaban.
Go
I
ahead, Sean.
say, I'm sorry. I say you go. We can go back, and then we go back to the warehouse, or we could split up. Either one of those could be great.
I don't think splitting up would be suitable. Any
I'm
division
happy to
of
go anywhere as long as we rest first, because I'm almost dead.
No, you guys rested. You guys went upstairs.
already
And,
rested. Oh,
yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
rested like 6-ish hours later. I'll say you come down, so it's like 7 p.m. You guys have 5-ish hours till the warehouse note said that whatever was taking place.
Okay, okay.
do we-
I think we should head back to the academy.
Do we recover anything after resting?
Yeah, full health. Oh, give me some wisdom checks for sleeping.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Wisdom checks or wisdom saving throws?
Wisdom saving throws. Thank you.
Better.
Ian, get something. And then also for Shaban, perfect. Thank you. And Ian's the only one.
Ian and Shaban?
Nope, just Ian.
Just Ian. What do we got?
Damn.
In your brain, you're asleep, and it flashes to a desk of many notes, and you're reading through these notes. You see a pair of hands flipping the papers over and over again, ripping through a book over here, rifling through a stack of papers, and you land on one that first is in a language that you can't quite read, but you see the finger in the dream go word by word down the lines, and then slowly they begin to shift, and you get your draconic language proficiency.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, and you all wake up, and I left you at the table. You go back downstairs, but you're also welcome to converse in the room if you would prefer that.
So,
I'd rather converse in the room.
so
I prefer to converse in the room. I don't know if these people are also listening in on us.
Is Ain staying with any
so we are thinking of the academy first.
or is it or Ain, I guess?
That's what I'm thinking.
What'd you say?
Is Ain staying with any particular character or
I think Ein, as we're out in public or like out of battle sort of situations, are you staying with a character, or are you flitting about like individually, just for like reference note? Ein?
Oh, I did push to talk. I'm just kind of on my own.
Okay, cool. Just, yeah, perfect. Yes, so, yeah, you speak. It's, like I said, yeah, early evening. And Ian is offering straight to the Battle Academy. Whatever you guys do, we'll have Lawrence on sort of autopilot. He won't really be unlocking things, but what he has unlocked will sort of, like, robotically fire off.
yeah. We'll try and make good decisions for him.
All right. Well then, If everyone is well rested and there's nothing else we need to do, let's go before we lose any more daylight.
Right. I'm down.
All right, straight
Alright,
straight
sounds
back
good.
at the Battle Academy. Okay.
All right. Oh.
I'll just load this I mean, you know, I'm going to move back I guess to the map for now. As you folks approach the Battle Academy. It's early in the evening. Torches have just been lit around town, casting their shadows as they flicker. You approach the bridge. You see across the academy seems to have been not closed for the evening, but classes are definitely over. There's less people out and about. There's there's still a few people reading out on the quad and hanging out in a couple groups here and there, but it's less trafficked than it was before. And I'll say that you folks are like over here. Boop.
This overworld map really makes me want Indiana Jones like red line transitions when we travel.
One day if I actually think I can draw lines, so I could do little bits. I'm not let's see if it's possible.
I don't know how necessary that is.
Oh, and it starts in red, so you guys start here and you go here. Hell yeah. And then up here. And then there. Are you able to see that?
I see nothing.
Damn.
No, that's amazing.
It sounds beautiful, but unfortunately,
I'm sad. It might only be on me and Gabe's copy then.
Wait, what's that?
Do you see the red line? Or is it only for me?
Um,
I drew a dumb red line on the thing to...
I don't see a dumb.
Literally, the dumb red line is only for me. That's sad.
What layer did you draw it on?
I drew it on the... I don't know, the objects and token layer.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, it shows up
Oh,
afterwards.
there it is.
So you guys do that. You guys walk through the merchant's quarters and arrive at that little the bridge.
All right, I'll just approach the academy.
Okay, yeah. You cross the bridge and over the quad, over the land and up into the hall of the Battle Academy. It still stands open. There are very few people out and about. You peer into the library. There's still, students doing things as they would be, but it's not during class time. And you... Yeah, that's where I'll put you for now. You're in the hall, in the Great Hall.
All right, so what now?
Well, I suppose we try to retrace our steps back to that office.
Yeah, the office
Yeah,
is
difficult.
visible from even the beginning of the Great Hall. You can see it just at the other end, up a little set of stairs. There's a big set of double doors, so you remember that that's the office.
Let's go to the office.
Straight up.
All right.
All right.
Carefully does it.
The door is closed as you approach.
Is it locked?
Give me some perception checks for just the general area.
Ooh, I clicked really hard and it worked.
The harder you click, the higher you get, as they say.
It worked.
I did not click hard enough.
Yeah. So Archie approaches the door and jiggles the handle. It is unlocked. Ein notices behind that there is a person that's keeping a little bit of an eye on you. They're like, you can see them from the door of the library. They're reading a book, but they're watching you for sure from behind that book.
Do they appear to be drow?
They do. Although
Yeah, I told you.
on their forehead, you don't see that shape that was all on their foreheads down below.
Was that like a tattoo though, or was it just like a drawn-on symbol?
It
as
was
far as we could
actually
tell?
scarring, as far as you could tell.
Yeah, you didn't get a really good.
Okay, so it's not just something he could wipe off.
As far as you're aware, yeah.
Well, I see
I'm not sure
nothing. I
how
open the
to
door.
respond to this information.
Maybe they're friendly.
Yeah, it's very possible, but they also don't seem to want to talk directly since they're hiding. So we might spook them if we try to approach them.
Oh, maybe that's a good thing if we try to spook them.
All right,
Do you approach?
let's
Doody-doody-doo.
approach him.
Doody-doody-doo. I open the door.
Oh, all right. Archie opens the door as Ein approaches the dude. We'll do Ein approaching the dark elf first. The dark elf. I mean, as you approach, the dark elf tries to bury themselves in their book as if they were reading this whole time. In fact, you hear them say as you get closer, "Ah, I didn't even know that." Very badly trying to mask the fact that they were obviously watching you. Well, obvious to you, natural
Like-
20.
I just want to ask him, what do you know about the cult thing?
Uh,
Oh, good. Oh, good start.
What?
Settle.
I don't know of what you speak. He's hiding it very poorly. Give me another perception check right up on him. Yeah. Doesn't know of what you speak. Archie, the office is empty.
Oh, my bad.
Do you abjure this
Oh,
fool?
No. Oh, no. I accidentally have no. There doesn't appear to be anyone in the office.
No.
And do I notice that at least one of my companions is no longer there?
Yes, yeah. I think you could hear Ein's wings kind of flitting away behind you.
What? Damn it! Well, shit. And I go into the office and close the door, like I own the place.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a piece of scrap paper?
I don't know how to do subtlety.
Siobhan, what do you do while Ein is speaking to this person and Archie is sliding into the office?
Roll to intimidate.
Roll to are you with Ein?
Yeah, I'm with Ian right now.
Okay, tight.
Roll to intimidate the little drow. I'm gonna do like a little funny fireball in my hand.
One second.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. One moment.
What I was doing was that I needed to go back in and write down the ones that they still didn't have. 'Cause he doesn't have it.
Okay, perfect. Your little fireball. I mean, your fireball comes out fine, right? You know how to do a fireball, but he seems so distracted. In fact, he's looking at both of you, and he's obviously trying to look behind. And he sees the door close, and he looks around really quick, but he really doesn't know what to do, having been confronted in this case. And he sighs, and he blinks kind of hard. He closes his eyes real hard, and you see a little sort of shimmering effect appear on his forehead, and then it shimmers sort of away. It like dissipates, and you see the scarring effect of the symbol on his forehead, and it begins to glow. Would you like to respond?
I cast fireball.
Okay. Do that.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
I think it's just.
Guess the only way to graduate from Battle Academy is to battle.
What's
Oh,
your
that's you.
what's your
Deck saves.
bonus?
Oh, did I roll intimidation again? Oh no.
No,
Oh,
but like
oh.
you rolled a 9, but
well-
just I think your bonus is 5 or something. It's your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fireball is.
No, he doesn't know fireball. He knows firebolt. Yeah.
That one. Yes.
He's far too
That makes more sense.
far too weak,
I was very
baby.
confused how you had fireball at level 1.
Far too weak, baby, to cast fireball. But that's okay. A 14 is a hit.
Okay, awesome.
Roll damage.
What's the?
Just a flat D10.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
I'm taking any chances today.
Okay, well, his head starts glowing, and then you flash off a fireball, blasting him from the seat and far into a bookshelf. Some books come off the shelf, and he slumps into a pile and doesn't get up.
How much damage?
10.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I'm new here.
However, I'm new here. The entire library is on hyperly high alert. Weapons are being drawn. Spells are being pulled into hands. You got, like, ice over here. You got lightning on one side. Fire bolts are being prepared. And everyone's got their eyes on Shaban.
Can I make a wisdom saving throw, like watching this unfurl because like from the office?
Like, for a learn of a thing?
Yeah, because
Why don't everyone make one?
A library seems Archie's jam.
Why don't everyone make a wisdom saving throw with the intensity of the moment?
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
one of
I ain't
these
got a nat
freaking
20.
things.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a second.
Yeah, no, take your
I
time.
failed every.
Oh my goodness.
Dante didn't. And Ian did. So Ein got a 20. Ian succeeded and Dante failed.
Both the people that I haven't written.
Put them on the wall.
No, it's okay.
Shit.
So Ein definitely succeeded and Ian definitely succeeded. But Gabe is still getting some stuff together behind. So
This is still Shaban's problem, though.
we
Shaban
will.
trying to figure-
Yes, for sure. We will catch you up on what you guys received from that in just a moment. Mostly it won't be hyper helpful. For Ian, it might be with a spell, possibly, maybe. But we'll know in just a few moments. But as far as the current situation at hand, we got Shaban at the center of it.
Oh yeah.
So how would you? You got a couple people actually come forward, daggers in their hands, and they approach you and they say, "Get on the ground! You can't just come in here and assault folks. We're calling the guards. Someone go get the guards!" And a couple people run out of the library and run out of the hall.
Are your student was attacking me?
What'd you say, Ein?
How many people are there in the library?
I'll say there's like 8. 2 of them are approaching you. A couple of them are hiding off in a corner, and a couple of them, a few more of them have some like magic spells ready.
I think what she gets is
Okay.
is mage armor. Or
Let's
shield.
inform you
Either
that your student started it.
I saw Clegg do no such thing. You just attacked Clegg with fire.
Plagued insulted me.
Actually, you see what happened is Clegg was helping us find the infirmary because this man here is having some fits and is unable to control when his magic goes off. So we really need to get him some medical help before someone else gets hurt.
And that's perfect because your wisdom check gave you your deception proficiency. So why don't you make a roll for that right now with your new proficiency bonus?
There it goes.
Ugh.
I'm also
Still a
confused.
crit fail.
Ugh.
That
Oh.
should be a 5, but yeah, that's a crit fail.
That is still a crit fail. In the future, that will be a +5, but for now. And then, Ian, you received shield. Your skin glows. I won't say it goes off, but your skin glows, and you get the idea that it like, you know what that means. You know what that means, wizard.
Sure.
Yeah. The teacher says, I know of no one like that, and I work with all of the people who can't control their magic here at this school. You can't fool me. Fairy. Pixie.
Is it too late to apologize?
Is
Which
it
one
too
is it?
late to apologizing? It's well, it would. It's Pixie. I spoke quickly earlier.
Try and apologize and make a persuasion roll. You've got high charisma.
Is the drow like
It's-
unconscious or?
The drow is
Yeah, I was
knocked
about to
clean
say,
the fuck out.
I'd like to suggest to them that they maybe check if their friend is still alive.
A couple people rush forward and begin attempting to treat wounds. One of them rushes over to the librarian and whispers in their ear. The librarian is the one confronting you loudly, unlike normal librarians are. And says, "All right, Clegg isn't dead, but you still have to answer for an assault. You will stay right here until the guards arrive."
All right.
Tell you what, rather than us staying right here, since we're out in the open in the library, you don't want us out in the open. You want us somewhere secure that you can make sure we don't go anywhere. And there's this office right here where you can just lock us in, lock the doors. We can't go anywhere. We'll just have to sit here and wait for the guards. Just throw us in that office. I think it's the safest bet on your part.
Give me a persuasion check. Oh my lord. Nailed it. I think
Is that
I've
That was a crit.
rolled like 3 20s and 2 1s today.
you also succeed and receive your persuasion as well as a proficiency.
Dope.
Yes, but that's a great idea. I'm sure these students have somewhere else to be. Everyone, you can stand down. You two, help me get him in the office. We'll find Fontaine and tell him what happened here. Who just did what?
I
That was
dive into the closet.
Oh, Ein doesn't have persuasion. Sorry, we were wrong about. That's okay. You don't have the persuasion proficiency, but you still succeeded. That just isn't a proficiency you have on your sheet. Yes, so you are escorted over to the office.
I go as soon as I hear him coming. I go right into the closet.
Fucking love it. I love it.
Make a perception check.
Who?
For Archie. Is Archie like actively listening, or is Archie just like moving around while this is happening?
He was actively listening.
Okay, then never mind.
Yes, so you jump into the wardrobe just as the door opens up. The two of you, Ein and my lord, Shaban. I'm so bad at names. Ein and Shaban are roughly pushed into the office, and the door is slammed behind. And they say, "The guards will be here soon." This person that you have been dealing with is not a dark elf. They are an orc, in fact.
Now I'm trapped in the closet.
And you hear a lock click behind you. And you're in the office.
All right, I head for the closet.
Okay.
I want to give him a chance to open the door back up.
The wardrobe. You open the wardrobe to find a hiding human Archie behind some coats.
Oh, all things considered, I think that could have gone worse. Could have gone better.
Absolutely.
It could have gone, I guess, worse for sure.
And here's the best part. They're going to bring the guards directly to this office. So there's only 2 things that can happen. Either the guards, who don't appear to be Dark Elf, from what we can tell, unless this cult also has the guards under their thumb. But if they don't, if we can trust the guards, then either the guards find us and we expose the cult, or they don't find us. It's a win-win situation no matter what.
Oh, then maybe we should. Then we should definitely take down the coats and leave open the panel. That way, they can obviously find which way we went.
Yes.
All right. In fact, yes, the panel, Archie, as you say that, you notice is has been open this whole time.
Speaking of, it seems like someone's come down recently.
And they didn't
And
shut the door behind them either. Maybe they were in a rush. There are a lot
Maybe.
of bodies down
But anyway, and I'll just like take down all the coats and just like have the closet wide open, just like there's no ambiguity which way we went.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. And you head on in. The shrine is as you left it, minus the fact that the door here is closed. But you know that to be you even know like you remember which candle is which here because you knew of it last time. Oh right, we can now move over to our fun place. Gabe already dragged him. I'm moving my screen. Perfect. It looks like Ein is at 1 health on my screen.
I'll fix that. That
Gabe
was
is
just because the token was
already there, right? Perfect. Cool. We're in here. Carlifer will always be at the rear of the team, just far enough away to cast Carlifer's spells.
and we'll figure that out.
And last time if I recall, we've pretty much been through everywhere except this door here.
Mm-hmm. There's still a little
and-
shimmering barrier on that, but give me insight checks.
Oh, very well. A moment.
Well,
where
they
is it?
can't all be golden.
Oh, where are you? Here we are. Insight and a 1 and a 2.
Oh damn.
Ah, yes.
How insightful.
How insightful.
All right.
Nothing escapes Archie.
Cool. Yeah, the two of you, Ein and not Ein, specifically not Ein, Archie and Shaban are able to recall that this shimmer was reflected on that amulet you picked up from the office that I did not tell you about the first time.
Just for easy's sake, because we can't remember exactly who had it. I'll just go ahead and produce the amulet.
Perfect. Yeah, you produce the amulet, and as you approach the door, the shimmering barrier falters and dissipates.
All right. Let's
Seems like a good sign.
let's be on our guard. And I'll try to open the door.
Whose hood would you like to
And-
be in, Ein?
I'm gonna hop in Archie's hood,
Perf.
and I'm
Yeah,
assuming we're all
technically-
still wearing the cult clothes. That we were at least a little disguised.
And then we still have them.
Yeah, you guys still have them. Do you want to put them on now?
I think we should.
Perfect. All right. Yes, you
Give
go
us at
through
least a
that
little
door.
element of surprise.
I technically never took mine off, but I've been having one of Fontaine's nice coats like over
Oh,
it.
that's true. Yeah.
I was doing the leather and denim thing. It's not fashionable, but I like it.
I love it. You open up into a small chamber. This chamber is this sized. There's a few doors.
All right.
Ooh.
It is empty,
Eeny,
and it is
meeny,
pretty
miny,
dark
moe.
in this chamber as well.
What is the right one?
Yeah, you guys have that key ring. You shuffle through the keys, opening up the door, and you open the door, and it is a small chamber that I'm revealing now to you. There is a pool of a black murky liquid. That's just the best. I mean, I had another option, but I used it for something else. So this is a black murky liquid. For those of you that have played Skyrim, this is a very this pedestal is a very specific one. You remember the one with the chain and the hook? It's for the God. All that information is useless since I don't have the name. There's an altar in the center of this pool. A large stone slab juts out from the wall above it. Down beneath that stone slab drops a chain and a little hook on the end. And it's not really a hook. It looks a little more like a metal claw. And the metal claw is just touching the water, just barely. And around in this pool float, not really float anything. It's just like a very dark, black, murky liquid.
Ooh. Pardon me, Archie.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I found this. Check it out. Do you think maybe your amulet can do anything else?
Well, let's see if proximity does anything, and I'll shuffle in.
Proximity doesn't seem to do anything here. Give me insight checks, you two, and I it because you're there as well.
Tag team.
Sick.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, so Archie, you feel nothing. Nothing. You feel nothing really. Nothing more than you have felt. The other two of you, Ein and Shaban, you feel a strange pull to this black murky liquid. You feel like something for you is in there. Yeah.
I don't like this feeling.
Yeah. You want something in there.
Oh, can I take like one of my gold pieces? Like just toss it right in real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see if anything happens.
You toss it in there. It hits the surface and then sort of like a bog kind of slowly sinks. The surface of the water seeming much more viscous than it initially led on to be.
Oh, wild.
Ein, I believe you have the weapon from the torturer. Is that correct? The long, curvy, nasty dagger.
Was it a dagger and not a sword?
Oh no, but
I thought torturer had a sword.
Sword in Ein's hands, but a dagger.
I think you had it because I think we talked about it looking like a sword because you were holding it, but I think it is a dagger. It's just a special dagger.
Okay.
That one seems
Then
to be
yes, I have it.
sort of buzzing and vibrating a little bit as you get closer to this pool.
I suspect that this. If I had any guess, I mean, this is a very distinct place. There's an altar and everything. I think this might have been where they were intending to sacrifice us.
What if I cut my hand and bleed into the pool?
What if you didn't?
Wouldn't recommend that.
However, is all about this idea.
I would highly recommend not dabbling into eldritch tomfoolery that we're not familiar with.
But maybe.
But maybe.
I mean, it clearly wants some. What if we just feed it a little bit and then it doesn't need any more for a little bit?
Oh no, it wants something. That's the thing.
Kindly do
It
not
wants
poke at.
us.
Kindly do not poke at abominations and horrors that we do not understand. We should probably check the other doors first.
How else is one to become a warlock? Let's open the door on
Why
the
would you
opposite
want
side.
to?
On the opposite side, no one wants to. You don't want to cut yourself and bleed into the pool.
I really do, but they've talked me out of it.
Okay, on the other side, you open the door and you see there's 2 chests on either side of this room, and there are 4 statues in the corners of the room. A very thin staircase on the other side of the room leads up and into darkness.
All right, I want to go to this first statue, and I want to stab it.
Yeah. As
Better safe than sorry.
as you approach, as well, I guess as the group approaches, Archie's amulet flashes again, and each of the statues flashes as well. When you stab the statue, it just meets stone, and it cracks a little bit at the point of stab, but nothing really happens.
Okay.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, I mean, if we can't stab it, then we can't fight it anyway. So if it wants to kill us, it's gonna kill us.
Well, perhaps we should be quick with the chests then before we get attacked.
Works for me.
All right.
Before I open this chest, can I check for any traps around it?
Yeah, give me an
something?
investigation check.
Yeah, I'm too cautious when it comes to these special dungeon tests.
We have some shout out in the chat encouraging some bleeding into the pool. I'll keep you guys up to date with what the chat wants as well sometimes.
Don't listen to them.
But you don't ever have to listen to them. I'm just gonna, of course, talk about it.
Look, guys, I tried.
Yeah. So Sorry, you rolled an investigation check, Dante. They don't seem to be trapped. Everything seems to be on the up and up. In fact, as Archie passed into the room as well, on top of the statues doing their little flicker, the chests flickered as well. And when you check for traps, they seem loose, and you're able to slide the tops open easily. Inside, you folks have the folks of you that had magic items prior to this. You find them, so I know that there's gloves of missile snaring for Ein. Those are in this
Yes.
chest. There are
What?
spell books. However, you folks with the spell books, you see the spell books, and you can read a little bit of them, but none of them make sense to any one of you in particular. Carlifer as well. You just have a stack of 3 spell books. You don't necessarily know whose is what, and you can barely read any of the parts of any of them.
How'd you get it? How'd you start with gloves of missile snaring?
I also asked that. There's like some part of their background where there was like a random roll table based on like something that they received from their past. And the gloves of missile snaring is like 8 out of 10 on that or something like that.
What?
I mean, it negatives the background,
Yes.
but worth.
For sure. I went through and I read it because I
Not
was
that
also
remember
like,
what
that
it
seems
is,
powerful,
because
but it
I
was.
don't remember who I am.
No. But that is, I read through it. Seems on the up and up, so why not? I also said yes to it here because 3 wizards in a row kind of need a leg up.
And it's a feat that monks get, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Yeah, around level 6.
I mean, it's on his
Hey,
background,
I'm
and the
trying
background
to tank
seemed
as a rogue. Cut
And
me
the-
some slack.
The background seemed balanced out by something else. I read it when I was first sent it. It all seemed balanced out. It was just a roll on a table.
Yeah, I ain't complaining, just confused, but alright.
I don't think that there was anything else of note besides the excuse me, the oh Jesus. The spell books. There's also, we'll say, a sack of gold much bigger than the one in the office. This one has 63 gold in it. Not much bigger. That's much bigger to me. 50% more? Hell yeah.
Let's have Shaban hold on to it for now. We'll divvy it up later.
All right, Shaban, you're the gold. You're the treasury. 63 gold. Make sure you write that down, because I
Yeah.
probably will forget.
I don't know how to do math.
All you have to do is write down 63.
I already have 45 gold from earlier.
I know, I'm just kidding. That would be 108 though. Perfect. Yeah, that seems to be the room. The statues in the corner remain statues.
Alright, do we want to take the stairs or check out that last door? Or not, because we're not bleeding into the muck. Let's just be real
Well,
about
what if
Fine.
we did?
Like, maybe, right?
Make a persuasion roll if you're gonna try and
Why would you want to?
Shaban.
You're not curious about why we were being sacrificed? And why we can't
I-
remember anything? I'd like to
I-
know more about this, and that seems like a good source of information.
I highly doubt feeding something blood is gonna bring up an information desk.
Try to persuade a human PC.
Bleeding doesn't equal
Do
the
you know what that thing is?
don't want.
I know it just as much as you do.
Then
However,
you
what I
don't
do
know
know
that
is-
it's not
is
customer
such-
service.
What I do know is such things should not be trifled with lightly. If they were going to sacrifice us, there's something dark and horrible afoot, and and I'd rather not us be the ones to accidentally open something's cage.
Sacrifices aren't always dark and horrible necessarily for things that aren't the sacrifice. Look at utopias.
Look at utopias.
I say we just go up the stairs.
I was gonna vote for the door.
I like going upstairs. I want to go upstairs.
I'm fine. We can split up if you desire. I'm fine with checking the other door. Just we clear out this level first.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay. This door is bigger than the other two doors. It is made of a very smooth, perfectly carved stone. It seems to shimmer differently than the other doors, not in the way of it being a protective field, such as the other doors, or the other door, but it just shimmers with a raw sort of dark power. You feel unnerved as you reach for it with the key, and you realize that there isn't really a keyhole here. There is just a small little hole big enough, perfectly round, but big enough for a finger to fit in the middle of the door.
So it's either we bleed into the muck, or we stick our finger in the door,
Or you go up the stairs.
or we go up the stairs.
I stick my hand into the door.
Yeah, you stick your
About
hand
the size of a finger, I assume.
into the that's fair, and you die immediately. No, you feel a prick on the back of your hand, and the door glows. Starts at the bottom with this thick red, dark red line that snakes up the door in the shape of our fun shape that we've been talking about. That you're gonna see in just a second anyway, because the door
See,
makes that shape.
I told you guys we should bleed into
and
things.
This is not ominous.
Slides open to reveal a long chamber. Murky green liquid sits on the floor in the shape that resides on their forehead. Oh no! Look what I have done, which is not having put enemies down in this area. So give me just a moment while I throw those enemies down.
Man, it looked so peaceful, and then you had to go and ruin it.
It would have looked peaceful, yeah, I bet. The problem
It's
is,
like,
is
oh,
I have
nice,
to
a
look
whole empty
through-
room. That's just information. Oh, wait, you just forgot the enemies.
Yeah, I did just absolutely forget them.
The nice empty chamber of a cult. Oh, cool! It gets worse.
To be fair, I had other stuff planned for this session. Where are they? Are they in characters? Yes. Cool. So, we'll do a dude up here. And I will explain who all these folks are after I put them down. Give me just a moment while I do so.
That one's Billy.
It looks like they're pointing at us.
I think they're friendly.
Let's go ask them the favorite color.
Ooh, go ask what happens if you bleed into the muck.
Hey, look, this room has more muck. Should we bleed into this one?
What's the distance of this? That's a lot of people. You think they'll follow us if we just close the door and say, "My bad, bro"?
I mean, I'm absolutely gonna roll to have hidden behind the door as it opened. Like,
Thanks
as
so
soon as
much
I
for
spotted
sticking through.
someone
We're
in there.
definitely getting this through. Would you rather finger the door or commit a blood sacrifice? That's a funny bit.
What?
Someone in the comments, when you guys were picking on what to do in the doors, said, "Would you rather finger the door or commit a blood sacrifice?"
Damn.
Why not both, man?
Let's give the boss a +3 on initiative whenever we roll it, and then we can roll initiative for all of them. And let's roll initiative. In front of you, while you guys are doing that and getting that together, we'll talk about what you see. The room is lit by 4 big braziers in the 4 corners of the room. Braziers, in the 4 corners of the room. The light reflecting off this green murky pool. You can't see the bottom. You feel like you can see kind of deep into it, but it just goes down. You see. Wow. Some real bad initiatives. Okay. Yes. You see a couple cultists, normal cultists on either side of the pool. Here and here. You folks fought a padded cultist, like a cultist guard, in the room with the torturer. You see another one of those padded cultists here. You also see 2. They're still the cultists, but around the ring of their robes is these gold. Around the hood of their robes are these like gold bands, and they both hold little like one-handed staves, basically like a short staff that glow, and they're like waving them around. And then in the back stands a tall drow. He's thick, muscular drow. He has a longer black curved blade strapped to his hip. He stands behind a podium right there on the front of his stage. And as the door opens, he says, "Fools to have returned so soon. This will be your end. I sent my guards to pull you out of your cells but a few hours ago. You killed them and then came back to be the sacrifice that I needed. Come on in. The water's fine." And then we're gonna.
Can I interrupt him?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
What happens if I bleed in the pool?
Damn it!
Do you want to bleed in the pool?
I want to ask him that.
Do you want to bleed in the pool? He says. You could go bleed in the pool It's a really good, cool thing. I think you would
Alright,
love
cool.
it.
You guys have convinced me that we probably shouldn't bleed in the
I
pool.
think you would love it if you bled in the pool. I know I'd hate it, right? Wouldn't we, guys? And they all say, "Oh, that would... No! Don't!"
Alright, while they're doing this bit, can I roll to throw a knife?
Yeah. No, because we're rolling into initiative. Head priest, Fontaine?
Yeah, I've got one head. I've got a head priest and I've got a subordinate priest. Because you said two.
No, that's perfect. All right. Oh wait, you said there's two priests.
That's what you said.
Yes. No, I just wanted to make sure. But Fontaine has his own initiative, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Cool. So the priest over here, this priest right there is going to go first. He's going to wave his stick in the air. It begins glowing a bright, sickly green. The water in the center here begins bubbling up, and out from it comes something. Let's see what I can find. I don't know that I'll be able to find a thing for this. Hold on. Maybe here? No, that's right. What about in the wet caverns? Is there something nasty down here that I could use? Yeah, I know. No, not in the wet caverns. Are you kidding me? Dark layers? Anything in there? Huh. What about in aliens? Ooh, that kind of... No, that's just a human-shaped alien. It's not helpful.
How about, can I drop something in and see if it works?
Yes, please. If you can drop something in. Oh, that's it. Nailed it. Crushed it. Love it.
Just move it to wherever.
Yeah.
Should I put in two?
No, just one for now. This... Oh, no. This large tentacle springs up out of the muck and the mire, and is now in its own initiative order. Just to be...
Not a fan of that.
On the same.
Do you want them to go on their turn or on his turn?
On their turn.
Okay.
They'll have their own bit in initiative.
Creature.
Who's after Head Priest?
The first one of the cultists. The one on the right.
Great. Next up, this cultist is going to move forward. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. No, you guys are there. 3. And then he's going to jump 4, 5 back here because he can land better. And that's his spot. He's coming for you. Who's next? The other cultist. Perfect. He's going to do the same bit and land here. Followed by Ein. Resident Rogue, you are up.
I want to roll to kick one of them into the pool.
Like a ram attack, because you're, I guess, a pixie.
Yep. I got a football tackle.
Perfect. All right. Give me... I guess we'll do a strength contest with a football tackle.
Get him.
Damn.
You ram into the elf's chest, and you back him up like a step, but he regains his footing and pushes back and remains standing and chortles to himself. Tiny pixie. You'll never shove me into the nasty mire.
I'm the ginger.
Can I still use my bonus action to attack with my second weapon?
I don't think so. I think you need... Unless you're... I think that's only if you attack with the first one. All right. Priest number 2 does the same thing as priest number 1. Copy. Paste. Sploosh. They all chortle to themselves. You have walked right into our... It's not really a trap, but it's just our nasty room. Welcome to the nasty room. Who's up next?
Question: Were you guys really just sitting here the whole time?
No, we were doing spells and prepping it. What were you doing that whole time?
Getting drunk, my dude.
We got drunk.
We got
we went to
drunk.
sleep.
We
We
did
had lives, dude.
multiple things. Yes. Next up would be Archie.
All right, I'm gonna.
Use the ability shame.
I poke my head in, see all this. I immediately don't like it, and I'm gonna cast reverse gravity centered here to get all 4 of them. Or I'm sorry, magnify gravity. So
yeah,
need-
they need to do con
Con
saves.
saves.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
Oh here, I'll. Boop.
oh, I love that.
Handy dandy.
All right, con saves. We're gonna start with the
Who the
wants Cult Guard, 2 priests, and Fontaine.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with Cult Guard. He failed. We're gonna do the 2 priests next. What is your spell save? It is 14. It's right there in front of me. One of them saves. Actually, no. Wait. Tie goes to attacker. They don't have con bonuses.
I think in a
No,
save
no,
mode,
oh no, they
right?
saved. They made the number.
Yeah.
Okay, they're just going to. They're hitting for that number.
Yeah.
All right, so those 2 succeed, and then Fontaine lastly succeeds. Damn.
So that's
All right,
2d8.
no problem. Okay, so the one. All right, so I'll go ahead and roll damage. So 2d8.
I don't have Fontaine.
All right, so it's so 11 damage to the one who failed, 5 damage to anyone who passed, and the one who failed, their speed is reduced by half. As I just make like, rah.
So the guard takes 11 damage, Gabe, and the other 3 takes 6 damage.
Yikes.
And the guard is slowed. Perfect. Crushed it.
And this does not bode well, but that was my turn.
No doubt. Who's up?
That would be the guard.
The guard. 15 feet of movement isn't good for being stuck on a little square. 5, 10, 15. All right. He's stuck. All right, next.
Then after that is Shaban.
Shaban, you are up.
Awesome. Those things, those weird tentacles right there in the water, come from the water.
Yeah, they're coming from. Yeah, they're coming right out of the water. Who is doing that and how? Oh, that's how far to move. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the measuring tool.
No, that's totally fine.
Okay. I want to step in over here. Then we cast chromatic orb to hit those things in the water with lightning.
Oh, I like. Okay.
Zappy zap.
So roll to hit, I believe, is chromatic orb. Tentacles all the way.
Then a +5 to hit. Oh,
That's more than enough. Excuse me.
Tentacles are dead.
No, to hit the tentacles. Let's hit that one. See the damage on it.
oh, the D6s? No,
Uh,
D8s, right?
I believe it is 3d8.
Dang.
3D8. Oh,
11 damage. All right.
bam!
Yeah, so actually, yeah, I mean, you're doing lightning damage. They're in the water. That's going to be critically effective for sure. It's got to be. This one is zapped and snakes back into the water.
Man, big.
Boop, 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 boop. This one takes some reciprocal damage and is smoking, but is still in the water.
This one had
Tough
roast
guy,
meat.
huh?
Tough guy, indeed. It wiggles in appreciation, I guess, for the compliment it'll take it as. Next in the order?
Next in the order is Carlifer.
Carlifer. What is
Wiggle appreciation.
Carlifer's probably just
That's a
gonna
new
fire
one.
off,
Firebolt.
Doesn't. Well, Firebolt. I was actually gonna say
What does he got?
it might be. It might make more sense for Colifer to cast Shield on Aim.
I like it. All right, Carlifer casts Shield on Ein.
So.
Can you cast Shield on another person, or is it only on yourself? You can.
Oh well.
I think
actually,
I think it's only on
no,
I think it's only on self as a reaction.
Yeah, it is on self as a reaction.
Then instead, it's gonna be magic missile.
Like basically, it's like intended as a hit's coming in.
Does he not?
I don't think we've given that one to him yet.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. All right. Carlifer is going to blast a firebolt at the tentacle as well, noting that it's injured. Let's see.
What is Carlifer's spellcasting bonus?
I don't know, but he got an 18, so it's a hit.
Okay, and that's a D10.
5 damage to the tentacle. It smolders and slips back into the muck.
There we go.
Boop. All right, next in the order.
Nice.
In the order is the priest.
Back to the
The
priests.
top priest. Yeah, we're back to the top.
Wait, what happened to Fontaine?
I haven't been giving him a turn. Does he do things?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He
Skip
do
him
things.
for the second, and I'll.
Yeah, he'll. Fontaine chortles to himself. I don't even need to get down and my folks will take care of you, he laughs to himself. And the two priests are going to boop boop use their turn to summon again. Boop boop.
Wish I knew how to spell lieutenant.
But that's their whole turn. Next up, the cultists. This cultist is gonna come up. Rah!
Sure.
An attack at the pixie. Well, no, the other guy's gonna get the pixie. He's gonna attack at Archie, who is right there. You should just roll the dice for me. Okay, that'll do. Unfortunately, and he's gonna hit you for 4 damage. The other one is going to attack Ein. Roll the d20, please. Thank you. But that will miss, I assume, for with the 12 to hit.
It will.
Nice.
15 for mine.
Perfect. Next in the order after the two cultists.
That would be Archimedes.
Archimedes.
For reference.
Well, those guys are gonna, as far as I know, these guys are gonna keep summoning tentacles each round. So I'm gonna drop one more reverse gravity on the cultist back here. So one more round of con saves.
Oh, fuck yeah. Smush them. All right. So this is for the two priests first. Fail. Succeed. For Fontaine. Succeed.
All right.
Damn. All right. So the priest that failed takes 15 damage.
Priest failed.
The one that went first.
Got it.
How much damage has he taken so far?
Actually, 15 you said?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, nice. You smush this one through the stage and into the ground, and he does not get up. That was the one that went first and summoned the tentacle here. However, you notice that as you smush him, he's definitely knocked out. He doesn't seem to be...
It's half damage on a successful save, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, I know. He failed. He doesn't... It doesn't seem as if it's a summon, as if, like, you know, like when you summon a spirit or
Yeah.
summon anything, it is tied to your concentration. It doesn't seem like it was tied to his concentration because it remains standing.
No problem. The other two still take half damage.
Correct. The other two take 7 each. 8?
7.
Isn't it rounded up?
Is it rounded up?
Anyone have knowledge on that, if it's rounded up or down?
I think it's DM discretion. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Those have gone down, but that's...
All right, I've been informed that I've gone down in the past, so we'll go down now to 7.
7, and the other priest. The other priest is not looking good.
And there's my spell slots.
You gotta
Where's that?
shout out in the chat, Ian. You were told to remember that when you fight stuff with tentacles, you can just distract them. No save. a summon schoolgirl spell.
Oh my god.
Well, I just happen to have that prepared. Hold on.
Next up is Fontaine. He's gonna take his turn this round. He is gonna come forward. He has the same stuff as the Fontaine rises his hand into the air, and whips it around and drops a six. Okay, great. Yes, perfect. Thank you. A sacred flame onto Archie. What's the distance on that? 60 feet. Perfect. All right. Yep. Onto
dex
Archie.
save?
Yeah, deck save.
I'm more limbo than I look. Arthritis hasn't taken me yet.
Damn. Total
I told
success.
you!
Archie wiggles like a snake right out of the way. No chance. No chance that that's hitting him. The Fontaine scowls and says, "I guess I'll have to get serious." Next up.
Next up are the cultists.
Fear the wrath of a limber old man.
They've already gone. They've already attacked.
We noted.
Next up is Ein.
All right, I'm going for this guy's eyes. He missed. I'm taking the opportunity.
All right, get him. Gouge him. Gouge them eyes.
Hurt them! Hurt them!
Nice. That's a hit.
And that's the two separate attacks.
Oh, okay. Those are both hits then. A total of 7 damage to the first cultist. He remains standing, but does not love it. Next.
Can I move after an attack?
The other priest, the one who's still.
What'd you say?
Can you move after an attack?
You can.
Or just before?
No, you can move whenever.
Can, but you might invoke an attack of opportunity.
Correct. You are engaged with this person, so unless you... Although as a rogue... No, you just used your bonus action. Yeah, so you will invoke attack of opportunity if you want to move away from combat from this guy.
All right, I'll stay put for now.
All right. Next in the order,
Next in the order is Archie.
Archie.
Oh, yes. I seem to have this rapscallion in front of me. And he will pay. Oh, hold on a second. I've got to...
Will he
I'm
pay?
gonna take out... what? Pardon?
I said, sorry, will he pay?
Oh, I sure hope so. I am going to take out the dagger, and I'll cast Green Flame Blade.
I love it. All right.
So I'll take a stably do at this gentleman. Hold on. And I haven't recalled that I'm proficient with daggers yet, so it'll just be my dex bonus.
Yes.
Not yet, but it's all right. Aha!
Damn.
Oh, haha, indeed.
You get your dagger proficiency with that, too.
Yes, it's all coming back to me. All right, so the guy I stabbed takes takes maximum damage, takes 4.
Nice. All right. The other cultist
And
takes 4 damage. The one that
And
hasn't
then this bloke here will take 4 as like the fire leaps from the
Oh,
blade to him.
right. So you stab the first one. Your green flame leaps into the second one and smashes him into the water. For 4, yeah. Yep. And he sinks beneath the surface. As his hand, you see his hand above the water, and you see a little tentacle snake up around the hand and rip it beneath the surface.
Oh, that's not going to be pleasant. Anyway, that's my turn.
Crushed it. Who's next?
Oh no, the guard. Sorry.
That would be the guard. The guard runs 5, 10, 15, 20, and yeah, 25 leaps over to here. Says, "You're mine, old man. This is for the gravity. I don't like being heavier than normal." Oof.
Oh, he really doesn't.
He really doesn't like being heavier than normal. His long sword bears down on you.
I support body positivity.
Woo! 8 damage.
And Fraser's down.
Archie. Archie is knocked clean. The guard chuckles to himself. "I'm gonna make quick work of all of ye." Next. Shaban.
Oi, oi, oi.
The guard is injured, correct, Gabe?
Yes.
Yes, the guard is injured. Oh yeah, he failed his
that's
save
nice.
from Magnify Gravity.
Well, nice. So can we hurl the fireball at him then?
All right, throw firebolt at him.
Avenge me.
Got him.
Avenging done. Remind me, what time was that? Just a
D10 flat.
All right. Oh.
4 damage to the guard. It singes the corner of their armor. It looks bad, but they remain standing. Next in the order, Carlifer.
Carlifer's gonna make a wisdom save.
I've been told that Carlifer's making a wisdom save. Carlifer fails. Carlifer's twiddling thumbs in the back.
Next up is Fontaine.
Next up, Fontaine. To thicken out the ranks,
Here we have.
is going to drop... What did I do? Yeah, he's going to drop another bit in. Once they have 2 in there, they're going to start doing things through them. They just haven't done it yet. They've been trying to fill ranks.
Is the guard on Ein still alive?
Yes. No, the guard on Ein,
Yeah.
I apologize, has been knocked off and dead.
Okay.
That's the
I-
one
I
that
was
was
confused.
forge damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I already did that.
Yeah, you already did that. I just didn't. That one's dead. Okay, Fontaine dropped another tentacle. Who's next?
That would be the one remaining cultist.
The one remaining cultist. It goes, sorry, let me see. Cultist, Ein, Priest, Archie. Perfect. Okay. So the one remaining cultist, now seeing themselves surrounded, they say, "The guards got that. They're going to turn on to Ein. Rah!" Right in that spot. And they're going to swing at Ein with their sword. Natural 1. Ein.
That does not hit.
No, it sure
Ooh.
does not hit. I will allow you to make an attack of opportunity in the opening they leave themselves.
Nice. Nice.
Oh
Holy
my
cow.
god! All right, give me a thing I can give them because this was too.
That's a dexterity save that they just rolled.
It, but it's a
Yeah,
20
that should be
either way.
24, but
Yeah, that's okay. It's a natural 20, no matter what the save, no matter what the roll was.
Kill him twice.
Just some anything proficiency.
so what do I roll?
You're just your
I don't think I've ever hit a crit on an attack before.
Oh, double the damage dice and then add your modifier. So like roll it twice, basically. If you don't have anything, that's fine too. If they're done. Really get.
An acrobatics proficiency.
Okay.
Like they could do something real cool.
Which is basically the same as my usual attack because it's minus the bonus to weapon fighting.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, 11
so
damage.
perfect. The way that this goes down, this cultist tries to swipe at you, and Ian drops the language proficiency. No, this cultist tries to swipe at you, but they jam their sword down, and you swing out of the way. Their sword goes into a crack in the ground, and you flit in a circular motion up their sword and into their armpit, and stab them straight up the armpit. 11 damage. They're gone. They slump
sever a
down.
vein.
Exactly. They slump down onto your sword and then down onto the ground. You also unlock your acrobatics proficiency from your fun flight tactics.
Nice.
Sweet.
And that's who?
And now it's Heinz's turn.
And now it's your actual turn.
All right. I see that there's a second cultist next to me, and I would like to stab that one too.
All right, this one's the cultist guard. They're not looking too hot, but they are standing. Give me a attack.
Oh wait, this one's already damaged.
Yeah, they've been hit by magnify gravity and also by a firebolt.
Then I'm gonna stab one of the tentacle things instead.
Okay. Yeah. That'll hit.
Which both hit.
Oh yeah, yes, both hit. Sorry, I'm usually looking only at the first number, but I forget you're attacking twice.
Oof, but you know.
Crushed it. Have we given you your like weapon proficiency, Zine? I don't think we have.
No, you have not.
You know we have not. I think from that one you also get your dagger proficiency. That was the one I was looking for, I think there. But the dagger proficiency is totally great. Yeah. You get both those things because I think that was like a crit fail into a crit success and it was like a bunch of things on top of each other. So, that's fine. Yes. Next up in the order is... Oh, wait, you did 8 damage to the tentacle. It remains standing, but it is bleeding a nasty, thick green blood from the gouge. All right. Next up is the priest. Wait, what's Toll the Dead? Hold on.
Toll the Dead is fine. D12 if it's taken damage.
All right, the priest points its finger at you, Ein, and you hear the sound, a cacophonous ringing of bells in your ears. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
Jeez.
no.
Fortunately, that doesn't make it worse damage.
you take 3 damage from Toll the Dead. Is there any other bonuses? No. No, you are told of the dead.
Necrotic damage.
3 necrotic damage in your brain as these cacophonous ringing bells cause you damage.
Ow.
Next in the order is Archie. Death save.
I lay here and bleed. It's my only defense.
That's a success, though.
Hey!
Is it not?
No, it's
Yeah, that's a
1 to
success. It's
1
one.
to 10 and then 11 to 20.
I thought it was 1 to 9 and 10 to 20.
All right, go for it. You're the DM.
Oh, wait, was I wrong?
No, hold on. We just have conflicting things. Let me see here real quick.
I've just been listening to a lot of Adventure Zone, so I've not. I think.
Oh, that's obviously not the answer I would want about the death saves. I would like you to tell me the more specific.
Do it. Just roll it. You
Roll.
A 10.
10
Do
or
not
higher,
go
you
gently.
succeed.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you succeed.
Got it.
Next.
Do not go gently into that good night.
Next is the guard, who's going to step over Archie's body, and into Shaban and swing their sword down on Shaban.
Oh, like this.
Shaban's
No.
got a DC of 11.
Yup. Oh, wow. 3 damage. Hey, that was the best it could have been for sure.
Next is Shaban.
Next is Shaban.
Great. Well, he's not gonna take that lightly. And by that I mean this fireball. +5 to hit.
Plus
Let's
5,
go.
that hits.
Oh, I bite my fireball at you, sir.
4 more damage.
That's it.
That's it. You
Let's
blast him off his feet into the bucket, the mire, and the same thing happens. Tentacles come up, grab the body, and pull the body beneath the surface.
Doesn't look not enjoyable.
Next in the order,
Looks like they're getting their sacrifices after all.
Carlford's gonna try and learn a thing again.
Uh,
I don't really have, unless you want him to
Yeah, I mean, give me. Does he have a basic spell that he can throw off?
I mean, he's got Firebolt. I'm trying to get him to learn Magic Missile because that seems like a better spell.
It is a better spell, but
But yeah, you can Firebolt.
we're gonna throw it off again. He's gonna step forward and try to firebolt these fools. Nah, they're fine. You guys are doing great. If you needed his help,
Nope.
no, we're gonna try to get him to learn some stuff while he is away.
Carlifer's crouched over the pools, inspecting them with interest.
Yeah, he's distracted by what is going on. He seems very intrigued by this nasty pool. But you guys are crushing it without his help, so keep it up. Next in the order. Wait, did that priest go?
Yeah.
No.
He used Hold the Dead.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Next is Fontaine.
Next is Fontaine. What does inflict wounds do? It's a touch spell.
Inflict Wounds is a spell attack
Yep.
with 3d10 necrotic, or you can go with blindness deafness, which is a con save, and they
Is it a group?
no, it's one target.
Fontaine is gonna point his scepter at Ein, and Ein needs to make a con save. What's his DC?
14.
That's a success. Anything on success?
I don't believe so. I think you just
For a brief moment, your eyes begin to blacken, and then you shake your head and shake it free. Having
Man, I won't
succeeded on success against blindness, deafness. Next in the order, Ein.
Get him!
I would like to throw 2 daggers at Fontaine.
Give him up. The first one hits.
Nope, that was not what I meant to do.
The first one already hit. 5 damage. Fontaine gets gouged. What's his health at?
how much damage? 5?
5.
Worst possible roll.
How much health has he taken?
How much damage have you taken? Or how much health?
Yeah, how much damage has he taken?
He's got 18 health left of 30.
Of 30. So he's taken 12. Great. All right. Next in the order,
The priest.
the priest. The
Only Fontaine and the priest left now.
Great. The priest is going to point his staff at the tentacle, and the tentacle is going to reach down and touch Ein. And this is a spell attack through the tentacle. Ooh. That will not hit. You feel a searing pain begin to snake across your arm, and you rip your arm free of the tentacle before any actual damage is done. Next in the order,
That would be
Archie. Death save.
Do not go gently!
Fail.
Shit!
Next in the
He
order,
went gently.
Siobhan.
6. So all of those tentacles, right?
Yeah, that's what they are, yeah.
Nice. More lightning.
At the tentacles?
Yes.
All right. At which one? This
Oh,
one
the
is
left
so
one.
this one is injured a little bit, and this one is not.
Let me finish out the left one then.
All right, that is a hit on it. So roll damage for me.
Right. Zoom.
Yeah.
Boom.
So you fry the first one with 24 damage, and you deal 12 to the second one. That is a great spell for enemies that are sitting in water, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. The second one is singeing, but still standing. Next in the order,
Carlifer's going to make a medicine check.
Carlifer's going to come over here. He's going to jump the water.
Oh, finally a good roll. That is medicine wisdom. That's an 18.
and lean down and perform a medicine check on our our third resident wizard. And he succeeds on his medicine check. So, again, you can make your decision.
I think in this case, Archie is
Hold on.
stable and no longer has to make death saves.
Okay.
They would have to heal him to wake him up, but he's no longer dying. I think that's what a medicine check would do, like an unskilled.
An unskilled medicine check. Okay, so you are stable and not dying, but you need to be healed.
All right.
Next, Fontaine. Ooh. Okay. Fontaine is going to. I'm liking this Toll the Dead. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Ein. Ooh. Ding dong. 7 damage.
I'm out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Spageckos. Next in the order.
Is the priest.
After Fontaine?
Oh no, I guess Ein is.
Ein.
Ein has
Saving throw.
What save is this?
Death save.
Death save.
down.
Ooh.
Next in the order is the priest, who's going to, surprise, surprise, drop another tentacle. Next in the order.
Well, gentlemen, it was nice. It was an honor playing with you.
Archie,
Oh
make
my
a Constitution save.
God. Make a con save?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
8.
Nothing happens. When you succeed on that con save, though, I'll wake you back up. Next in the order. Shaban. Shabam.
Bound. Man, these testicles really don't give up, do they? Can I just attack the guy?
Yeah, attack the guy.
Dick, fireball! Bam!
That's a hit on Fontaine.
Alright, bam.
Two
I'll
more
give him a
damage
little-
on Fontaine. Give me just a brief moment. I have to take a quick bathroom break. Let's take like a little fiver real quick. For a quick bathroom break.
Alright.
I really gotta go. Sorry, guys.
You gotta go, let's go.
As we sit here on break, if you're just joining us, we find ourselves in the den of a cult. We are fighting the cult leaders at the moment. From my perspective, things don't look super promising, but we're still in this fight. I think that they have the ability to do this for sure. It just all comes down to the roll of the dice. We find ourselves in the cult, basically in the cult stronghold. There are some, there's a lot of heightened tension at play. There's some possibly guards on the way. There is some some students that they have injured on the outskirts in the academy up above. They've done good work in here. They've gotten most of the priests gone. They've gotten all of the melee enemies kind of gone. They're down to like the boss and his boy. They're coming along. Two of them, unfortunately, are knocked out currently, but we're working on getting them back up. Yeah, that's sort of the takeaway from this boss fight. Let's see if I can unclick this and show you guys around. We have boss man over here. We have his subordinate here. She's been causing lots of damage with her spells and her tentacles. We got Ein, our pixie rogue, who is unconscious. We have human wizard, and human wizard all down here. One of the human wizards is knocked out as well, unconscious in the middle there. Ein is making death saves, our pixie up here, but the human wizard down here has been medicined, so they're making con saves to awaken, but no more death saves, luckily. Yeah, and that's where we find ourselves. Yeah, let's show you guys around while we wait. We have our city here. This is where we've been spending a lot of time. Ignore this red line. That was just their path of travel. Yeah. This is our city. We're calling it Battle Academy City for now because I neglected to give it a name. So it is Battle Academy. If anyone has an idea for what they think the name of our glorious city should be, fire it into the chat. Absolutely. Please help us name some fun bits when I can't name them. Tavern names are always welcome. Names of shops. Names of, names are always helpful when we're walking about the city and needing names of things.
City.
Yeah, I love naming things. So I think I heard Lily back. Is that true?
Yeah, I never left.
Okay, great. Did I hear Ian back? No. Okay. And then did I hear Dante?
Yes.
Yes. Great. Okay.
No, I've been here. I was just muted.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wanted to check. I'm the only one it seems like who went. So great.
I think I have some experience.
We're diving back on in here. Next in the order. Who just went? I believe Ian made his death save, and I think that was it. No. Dante launched a firebolt.
Then it's Carlifer. Carlifer can either try and get his magic missile again, or he can shoot a firebolt.
Man.
Or he can sort of. Where is Ein? Can he get to Ein and try and help Ein?
I'm gonna give Ein some more opportunity because if Ein, can get up, then Ein can get up. I should have given Ian a little bit more opportunity to get up as well.
He failed twice.
But no, he succeeded once. You silly boy.
I'm gonna try and awaken magic missile.
Yeah, I agree. I think magic missile would be a better spell.
Wow, I always roll shitty.
Damn, dog. We need some help up in here. All right, next in the order.
That would be Fontaine.
All right. Fontaine is going to point at Carlifer and Toll the Dead also on Carlifer. Carlifer's going to make a wisdom saving throw. Carlifer is going to fail. That's from Carlifer's point of view, not from his point of view. So Carlifer takes a d8 of damage. Well, that's not bad. 1 damage.
Cool. Carlifer takes a damage.
Next in the order.
Next in the order is the. Come on, hit the button. Is Ein.
Ein. Ooh. Beautiful. Success. Next in the order.
Next in the order is the priest.
The priest. Toll the Dead on Shaban. Make a wisdom saving throw. Shaban.
Huh? Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I briefly zoned out.
Let's see it.
Hey,
Nice. Success. Totally success. Can you roll a d4 for me for Siobhan?
Can do. Yes, whatever it is, yes.
I'll give you your intimidate bonus. Your wisdom save on this has intimidated the person. You sloughed it off. You sloughed it off without a second doubt and glared right back at the priest, and the priest takes a step backwards and looks over at Fontaine and says, Are you sure we can do this? And Fontaine says, We must! The master needs their souls. Next in
Sir.
the order.
Next in the order is Archie.
Archie. Con save. Archie? Nailed it. I think 13. Wait, what's your? Oh, that is with your bonus. I think 13's enough. You'll be up with 1 health point. That'll be the end of your turn, though. Next in the order. Shaban.
666. Hurl another fireball at them.
At which one?
Oh, Fontaine.
Great. Well, less great. Fontaine slides out the way and laughs at you. Next in the order.
My fellow teammates. Consider.
Carlifer has failed every time he's tried a wisdom save.
One last time with a different dice.
Sure, one last time with a different dice, and then he's going to get aggressive and help.
There it is.
There it is. All right, Carlifer has been racking his brain for what he can do to help. Firebolt hasn't been seeming enough. He needs more power, he thinks to himself, and so he forces out more power and fires off 3 magic missiles. One at the
Say all at Fontaine because he's been told.
Bring it, bitch.
That's true. I guess all at Fontaine.
That would be my suggestion.
Yeah.
3d4 plus 3.
+3, so 9 + 2 is 11 points of damage. Smash, smash, smash. Fontaine is blasted off his feet.
He's down to 5. He's very bad now.
Right, he is down to his feet. He's down to his knees. He struggles to stand. Whose turn is it next? Fontaine's?
Yeah,
Yeah. He does stand, and he moves forward, and he says, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. Took half movement to stand, jumps off the stage, that's 5 movement, and leaps into the water. And under the water begins churning and frothing in this little area where he jumped in. And then all of a sudden, he leaps out of the water and back onto the ground. This time, he is cloaked in these black rings that come off. You notice that he is basically like enclosed in a tentacle of cocoons, and they come off. He has these 2 large black arms that come out of it. And he says, This is the vision we have for this world. Total perfection, and there's nothing you will do to stop me. Next in the order. Ein. Death save. Nice. 2 successes. That's what I like to see. Next in the order. The priest is going to fire off a Toll the Dead at Shaban again, because that's just their target. Give me a wisdom save. Oh, wait, nope. Sorry. Nope. Oh, brutal. It's just the 3 damage, though.
Right.
Next in the order. Archie. Give me that. You're up. You're standing. You're laying there, but you're awake.
Ah, hell, this is not a good day.
No, it isn't.
I stumble over here and I try to stab the tentacle.
Okay. Sorry, my screen sometimes takes a second to keep up with the chat. Once it loads, I will. That's a hit.
All right. Oh, yep. For 2 damage.
Yeah, it slides back beneath the waves.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He seems to take a step back from that, as if he did not love that. Next in the order, Shaban. Shabam.com.
What did Archie do?
Killed one of the
Yes.
tentacles.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's time for another fireball. Well, firebolt.
No,
Does
it
a 10
isn't.
break his armor class?
It sure
Dang.
don't. Next in the order, it hits and fizzles off the tentacles. Carlifer, who hasn't been using any of his spells, so he's gonna pop off another magic missile. How much damage has the priest taken?
The priest has taken 14 damage.
How much health does he have? Great. He's gonna pop off 1 at the priest and 2 at the boss. So 1 at the priest. Oh wait, they all do
They all do 1d4
plus 1.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the priest takes 5 damage. Fontaine takes 6 damage. Nice. So now he has 19 health because he got plus 20.
Let me see. Sorry, I didn't
No, that's
register the plus 20.
That's okay. I didn't turn around saying it loud.
Plus 20 and minus 6, you said?
Uh-huh.
Then 19.
Great. Next in the order,
Excuse me.
And how much did the priest take?
5. The priest's robes are smoldering. You can see through the gaps that they are also a dark elf. Surprise, surprise. It is Fontaine's turn. Fontaine is going to rush forward, leap into the water, and splash out of the water in between you two. Sploosh, he says onto the ground, tentacles lashing out in all directions. And he's even going to move into the middle and just sort of lash outward. And I need everyone to make a dex saving throw. I'm going to make one for Carlifer here.
No.
Carlifer fails. Ein, unfortunately, you auto-fail because you are knocked out.
You said for everyone to make a save.
I did say that. You are correct. I just wanted to see you fail. No, that's my bad. But Ian, you succeed. Dante fails. Ein auto fails. So everyone will take... Oh my god. 4 damage or 2 damage if you succeeded. Ein, you take 4 damage, unfortunately, just flat.
So I would just get another death save.
Oh,
Or
right.
death fail, I mean.
Correct. So Ein's at 2 and 2 now.
And who else took damage though?
And Archie's back down.
Archie is downed.
I think I'm down too, right?
Are you?
I think I took the 4 and 3 at one point.
Oh, yeah, and then you would have just taken 4 more. Uh-oh. 3 of our folks are down. Carlifer just took 2 damage.
So it's okay. So
It's all up to you.
7
Oh my goodness, it's so close.
and 2.
So who's up?
Who is up?
That was whose turn? Was that the priest?
That was Fontaine's turn.
Ein.
Oh no, I was hoping someone would go before Ein. Ein! Yes! Woo!
Ein up.
And that's stable, right?
Ein is
Yeah, it's stable.
yeah, awake. Well, I thought it was awake with 1, no?
No, that's a natural 20.
All right, heard. It's stable, so you can make a con save and succeed next time for an up. At least in my game, it's just because I don't like having everyone downed once you're downed. Next in the order. Fuck. The priest is gonna attack Carlifer. But plus what's Carlifer's AC? Not good. Yeah. What's Carlifer's health at? 4. Oh my god. All right. Well, Carlifer. Who's who's after the priest?
Archie.
Archie's after the
Archie.
priest. Archie's downed. Shaban's downed.
What's up with Carlifer?
Carlifer has taken 6 damage. Ein, make me a con save. You're the only one
Wait.
that's at that point.
Wait, do I get a death save?
You do get it. Yeah, I mean, you would get a death save. I'm fast forwarding a little bit.
Death saves just so that we have that registered.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Ian, death save 12, succeed. Shaban.
All right, I'll just check in case I got a nat 20.
Yes. No, you're right. Correct. Shaban, give me a death save.
Wee.
Carlifer.
That's a success. Carlifer.
Hey.
Carlifer failed. All right. Sorry. Coming around in order. Now, Ein, give me that con save. I was way out of turn there. Jesus.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Crust. All right. So we're going to start moving things because there's like story things that could be happening while you fools are waking up and not getting bashed.
So, yeah.
So first, everyone is going to be picked up by a tentacle. And he's going to slosh his way over.
Wonk wonk.
And you guys are just sort of suspended in the air. He's sloshing his way up to this podium. Everyone, I guess after Fontaine is Ein. Give me a death save. Or a con. You. Yes. All right. You're up with 1 health. Who's next? You're dangling. So I'm gonna say you wake up. Your eyes flash open, and you notice you're sort of dangling in the air. And you've moved in the room. Who is next in the order? The priest is next in the order. The priest is going to come over here to the book and begin. There's a book on this podium that is laid splayed out, and he begins reading from the book in a nasty, demonic language that I don't think anyone understands. Does anyone have Underdark? No.
No one conscious.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one understands it anyway. Next in the order,
Shaban. No, Archie.
Archie, death save.
All right.
Nice. Next in the order, Shaban, death save. Nice. All right.
Oh.
Next in the order is Carlifer's death save. I will roll that. Now. That's a success. We're so close to just ups. After them is Fontaine. Fontaine is going to come up to here. And he stands in front of the podium, dangling you all out over these pools as his priest continues to read. Next up in the order, Ein, you are awake, dangling, over the corner of this pool here. Oh yeah, let's move you, all 4 of you. Ein and Archie, you're dangling over this pool. Carlifer and Shaban are dangling over this pool.
What exactly is causing us to dangle? Like, can I make a save to?
You are
Not
being held.
dangle.
So, like I said, he's like a mass of tentacles and these 2 big arms, and the big tentacles that come out of his body are like suspending you above the thing. So you can like
Gotcha.
you can slash at him. You do good damage. You make him let go of you.
How's
etc.
he looking from our perspective? Does he look pretty beat up, like he might go down soon, or like...
So he looks okay. He's definitely bleeding in some spots. The tentacles don't look totally healthy. The priest also looks very unhappy. Like his robes, her robes are all like charred up, and you can see like burns on her skin from underneath because of all the fire bolts that have just like racked her. But she remains standing. The two of them don't look to be in great condition. Her less so.
Okay. And whose turn is it?
It is your turn, yeah.
Is it me? Okay. I'm going to stab, I guess, the tentacle that is dangling me.
Yeah. Give me an attack with advantage because it's attached to you and he believes you're asleep. Total success. Roll
25 and
damage.
23.
Let's see. All right. Give me a like a, let's say like a dex contest, like a dex save basically, to see if you can break that. Me rolling a dice had nothing to do with that. A 13 is a success. You break free. You're able to like rip your foot out. He's not really like trying to crush you, because if he crushes and totally kills you, it's not what he's after yet. So it wasn't totally doing it. So you're able to slip free of that and flit down, especially since you can fly, flit sort of not into the liquid. And he says, I'll just squish you. You're small enough anyway. Yeah. Next in the order.
Who just went, sorry?
Ein.
Then the priest.
Oh.
Whoops. The
Did
priest.
I just go?
You just went. Yes, sorry. I was relaying that too, Gabe. You need to make a wisdom saving throw, Ein. Please. Oh my lord. Knocked back out.
Every time with these.
Yeah, I know. 4 damage.
Single wisdom throw.
Unconscious. Who's up next? Archie, I believe. Success. You are awake.
Well, I stabilize.
You are stable. Fuck, you're right. Next in the order is Shaban.
Nice. I give you another one of those.
Natural
Whoa.
20. Awake. 1 point of health. And you get your turn. And you're dangling over this green pit. The tentacle monster that's dangling you looks okay. Definitely injured. The priest looks injured.
Well, I don't want to fall in there. I want to hurl a firebolt at the priest.
Nice. Hurl that firebolt for the priest. Please hit. Please hit. Once it shows up, +5 is 14. That hits a priest. Give me damage.
Go.
I was going to say 9 does not. 6 damage to the priest. Is the priest awake?
Surprise! I'm so awake.
6 damage?
Yeah.
No, priest is out.
Yeah, so you flourish from being dangled upside down and blast the priest against the wall, and the priest slumps into a pile. And next up is Carlifer. Fontaine says, I guess I'll just have to do it myself. Next up is Carlifer. Fail. That's a success and a fail for Carlifer?
I failed my roll.
You failed yours, so that's a success and 2 fails for Carlifer. Yes, Fontaine reaches down and grabs Ein again, squeezes tighter on Shaban as to not lose the hold, and begins chanting where the priest left off, trying to rush through the rest of the incantation. The water beneath you begins glowing that sickly green color that their wands were glowing earlier. Next in the order is Ein. Give me a death save. Nice. Archie, give me a con. Okay. Next in the order is Shaban. What you got?
You already know what it is.
Well, so you can firebolt the enemy direct, or you could like firebolt. Never mind. All right. Next in the order
After Shaban.
is Carlifer.
Yes.
Are we about to lose Lawrence's character for him?
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. I know that he died, but I don't feel totally comfortable making someone's character die that wasn't even here. So we'll do
That's a
something.
little
Figure that out.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up. We'll figure it out, but we'll say that for sure he's out of the battle. Unless everyone dies. If everyone else dies, then it's fine that Carlifer can just be dead. But if everyone else survives, we'll do something with Carlifer because I don't feel right, killing someone that isn't here.
Yeah.
Next in the order
After Carlifer
is Fontaine.
After Carlifer?
Yep. All right. Fontaine gets to the end of his bit and says, "This is it." Next in the order. The water is glowing a fully bright green. Ein. Fail.
Oh.
Archie. Success and awake.
All right, I got next turn.
You got next turn.
If there
Shaban.
is one.
So you can fire your firebolt at him. You can also fire your firebolt at all these tentacles that are holding you guys up. You don't have to fire at the boss. It would still be firing at the boss. It's just more of a... Yes. Or I don't know also if you have other spells that you have. I'm not really sure what you have unlocked yet. Shaban?
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Okay, help me assess the situation. Okay, it's just that dude here now.
It is
Or is
so
he-
it is just that dude here now. His spell is basically complete. And next round he's basically told you he's dropping you into the muck and the mire. As far as you're aware, all of your allies are unconscious.
Okay, is it possible for me to like kind of reach the ledge at all, or is it just like just a pit?
To reach the ledge, yeah. When he drops you, if you're awake, you can make like a acrobatic save or like a dexterity, I guess a dexterity save to try to like catch the ledge rather than drop
Save for an acrobatic.
straight into the pit or straight into the glowing liquid. For sure, I
Yes,
will
sir.
allow that once he drops you. For sure.
Oh darn, this is scary. Fireball!
Hell yeah.
No!
15 is a hit, just barely.
Hey! Zoo.
9 damage to straight to his face. I'm gonna make him make a little save. Give me a dex save on your part, Shaban.
Oh.
Well, he squeezes tighter around you as to make sure he doesn't drop you. And next up is Fontaine. And Fontaine releases.
Did Carlifer make a roll?
Carlifer is knocked clean out. So the two awake folks give me a save, a dex save.
A what save?
Dex save. And also Shaban. All right. So what
no.
happens is you folks are dropped. Archie, you are able to angle your body. Half of you hits the ledge with a thud. The second half of your body goes into the pit. You feel a burning at your legs. You look behind you. You see your pixie friend laying on basically atop the water, beginning to sink, their skin burning up. You also, I guess, see across as your friend, your human wizard friend in the other pool flounders about at the edge, also burning like acid on skin, basically. You feel it in your legs. You're not taking damage from it necessarily, but you're feeling it for sure. What would you like to do?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push Ein out of it.
Yeah, in order to do so, I think you have to leap across that, like, swim across the pool, grab Ein, and pull Ein out. Basically.
Where I thought we were close together.
Oh, you
my
guys
bad.
are very close together. That's true. Yeah, you shove Ein to the ledge, or I guess you could grab Ein and pull Ein to your side, really, because Ein
Yeah,
is
I'm
knocked
gonna-
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Ein to the ledge,
Yeah.
and that is
Yeah.
Now, did that like reduce my speed like by half doing that, or because of the water? Or
Yeah. Your swim speed is what
That's
normally
fair.
half. Yeah. So you
is
would
there
have
anyone
moved
else-
5.
and who else is in the muck currently?
Shaban. Oh, I guess both of your people are drowning in that muck and mire. Well, no, we're gonna call Carlifer out of it. We're gonna figure out what to do with Carlifer later, but Shaban is definitely feeling it as well.
Can I make an athletics check to use the rest of my move to try to get Shaban out?
Yeah.
All right. Let me pull up my character sheet real quick.
Excuse me.
Shit.
Right. Yeah. So that doesn't work. The floundering of Shaban. Well, I guess this would be an assisted check. So give me a roll, also Shaban, to assist in you not drowning. Because both of you would
Like
have
a
that check.
strength
We'll also call it, a strength check is fine. You guys to pull yourselves out. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, you're floundering too much. Who's after Archie? Is Shaban anyway? Yeah. On your turn, you're easily able to swim to the ledge and pull yourself out. Which I hope that you do.
Please.
Yes. Wait. You guys fell. Archie made your save, and then we had you go just because it made sense canonically. Ein, could you roll a death save for me? For, like, during that?
oh no.
Alright. That's your first one this time, right? No?
That's
No, I
two
think-
failures, one success.
Ah! Alright. But you're on the ledge after Shaban. Well, Shaban, it is your turn. You can move and, do all your bits still.
Okay, let me get out of the water. That was awfully gross. I have 1 HP, right? Just one.
Huh?
I have just 1 HP.
Yeah, pretty much. You and Archie have 1 HP, and Ein is knocked out. The water still grows that sickly green color. It's bubbling and boiling.
Okay, so I'm gonna confront him up front. Let me give you a proper fireball. 'Cause I can't do anything else.
Given the fact that he just plopped us in the pool and we just swam out of it, makes me think he really didn't think this whole thing through very well.
Well,
Or he really wanted us to get out.
we'll see. After Shaban becomes Fontaine, Fontaine says, "I've had enough of this." He's gonna leap down and swing his tentacles right down atop Shaban. Let's see. God damn it. I gotta hit every time, don't I? Well, Shaban's unconscious.
5.
Next in the order is Ein. Death save. Come on. Nice. Woo! All right, next in the order is Archie. Archie, what you got?
I'll take a stab at it.
Do you have any
That's all
spells?
I can do.
Do you have any spells, Archie?
No, I'm out of slots, my man. And my only cantrip would not be any good at this time.
Oh, yeah. All right.
This is at +2. Never mind, that's a botch.
Everyone make a wisdom save for me as well.
First of all, I clicked the wrong one, but second of all, don't I automatically fail since I'm still unconscious?
Not on the recovery of my memories mechanic.
Okay, cool.
All right. Give me a cantrip for Ian the boy. And let's see. Dante failed. Ein succeeded. Ein, give me another weapons thing for Ein. Oh wait, Ein's a rogue, so Ein, you get your proficiencies with weapons, I'll say. Ian, even though, well, wait, you failed with your thing. Even though, yes, you failed in there, we'll run through consequences. But the intensity of battle brings out in everyone. Oh, that was a dex save you rolled anyway. The intensity in battle brings out everyone of the opportunity, and Ian, you recall Ray of Frost.
Well, the dex
well.
save is the same roll because I don't have
the same
weapon,
roll. You're right.
I don't have it filled out yet.
Correct. But for future, you get Ray of Frost.
Cool.
Next in the order is Shaban.
Does real quick, just for continuity's sake, does Fontaine get an attack of opportunity against me because of my botch?
Yes.
No,
you're right.
Just try and be fair.
No, it is the continuity of it. All right. A smorsh.
Bring it, loser.
Bring it, loser. Knocked clean out. All right. Fontaine is next in the order. He's going to lift Shaban.
No.
And drop Shaban into the acid, which will take some turns to sink. Ein. Oh, Jesus. He's so close. Jesus.
Ein is dead.
Ein is dead. Next in the order, Archie. We have totally ways to fill this out, too, to fill out the team. We have a whole city. Archie, give me a save.
You.
Shaban, give me a save.
That's 1.
Shaban?
Shaban.
Shaban.con. All right. Fontaine is going to reach over, pick up Ein, and throw Ein's body in. Next up is Archie. Give me a save. Succeed! This is terrible.
But, this happens.
It does happen. Shaban.
Who is currently in the thing, right?
Are drowning. Yeah. I think Shaban might be dead. And then Archie gets picked up. Archie, give me a roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Join us.
Join us in the pit.
Dead.
Damn. All right, folks.
No.
Archie's gonna drown, I think, is the only thing that makes sense at this point.
Yeah.
TPK.
TPK.
Total party knockout. All right, let's think. Hold on. Let me think as just like story-wise.
I mean, we now play as the next group of sacrifices.
I think
Clearly, no one stopped them. They're gonna keep doing this.
I think I have, yeah. So story wise, the way that things roll here. Give me like 2-3 minutes to converse with Gabe real quick. I have an idea, I think, of how I can unfold this into maybe a new party. I'll even talk to Lawrence about keeping Carlifer if he so wishes, just because I killed his character and that's up to him.
Yeah, because he could have totally said that like Colorful could have like ran away or something.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna totally take that out of Lawrence's hands since it was a total knockout. But we'll say that Carlifer remained behind at the thing since it was a total party knockout, and it doesn't really matter that he was there. Yeah. So so give me like 3 or so minutes to converse with Gabe real quick. And then I think I have a way that I can at least like story-wise give us a jumping off point if you guys, would like to continue playing in the future.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Cool. Give me just a few minutes.
I'm totally down with the new party.
Characters sitting around.
Well, gentlemen.
It was an honor serving with you.
Exactly.
Certainly was a run.
Just cue to the band playing on the Titanic.
I mean, this really teaches us 2 lessons. Lesson 1, if you escape being sacrificed to eldritch beings, maybe stay escaped.
Maybe stay escaped.
And 2, you should have just let me bleed into the pit, man. It couldn't have gone any
hell
worse.
No. Don't you even.
I wanted to bleed into the pit. The other guy wanted to go up the stairs. You're the one that wanted to go in here.
Hey, y'all could have said let's not go back to the place in the first place.
Again, you're right.
Warehouse.
Hey, shit happens.
Shit happens.
I think I've got both a ranger and a sorcerer around that are not being used.
Yes, listen to the duttering old man. But no, I dug your characters though.
Yeah, absolutely. Loved all these characters.
Voice acting made me feel very immersed, so I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Yes. So, well, I guess spoilers considering Archimedes is toast. I can go ahead and let y'all know. So, I knew we were doing a memory loss thing.
Mhm.
So, I went ahead and told M that I didn't want to know what my background was. Like, I let them have full reins on it.
Nice.
That way, like, once we started like actually gaining memories, it'd be a genuine surprise.
That's a fun way to do it.
Yeah, I didn't even pick a background or anything either.
I had a background. But mainly because I had to write one for the trader background, which gives me those gloves that I really wanted.
Oh, actually, I had an idea for one for his background.
It's a shame I didn't get to remember mage armor.
Yeah, that could have come in handy, maybe.
True, maybe I should have done more spells. Because I'm pretty sure I had mage armor.
I never had this problem when I played a warlock. Just Eldritch blasted everything away. Never had to worry about dying.
All right. So, the way Gabe and I chatted it over a little bit, and we came to a conclusion. If you guys have input, you're also more than welcome to give that. But here's what we sort of have come up with. So yes, Archie, Shaban, and Ein have died. You guys, I think, have died. You guys have died. But that does not make the fact that this cult is still doing their stuff under the Battle Academy any, less big. It changes our memory loss mechanic because I think that we're done with that. But you guys were super, super close just to being done with that anyway. So what we decided is
By the
that.
way, that was a really fun and creative mechanic. Good on you.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you very much. It basically requires having an assistant to pull off well, because without someone behind me looking at all the sheets together, it becomes a lot of me like, hold on, okay, hold on, okay, and hold on. But I think like with the assistant, it made it possible, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But like after this fight, it was pretty much done, and we were gonna like level you up and turn it into a normal campaign if you guys wanted to continue. So instead of that, we'll turn it into a sort of normal campaign now. Our idea was that you guys could create an adventuring party that is minorly known around the city for being able to complete the odd job, like we need a little encampment snuffed out. Oh no, I need this ingredient from a dangerous part of the forest. Who do we call? We call the squad together, and the four of you are just like, low level helpers to the town. We will give you
We're the rat catchers of the town.
basically. We're giving you the rewards from having played. So we're going to start these new characters at level 2, because you guys did enough, and honestly, me as a DM, I would have personally leveled you up before this moment, but with the memory loss mechanic in place, you were still like feeling out your first level, and so it was a very strange place. But I am personally like a milestone leveler, so like as we finish certain missions or beat certain bosses is where I like throwing in levels.
So story-wise, this makes one hell of a prologue.
Yeah, thank you
to,
very much.
Establish the danger of the bad guy.
Oh, that's actually not a bad point. Like a Final Fantasy style, you got killed by the final boss before you go fight the final boss kind of thing.
Get killed by the boss. Okay, and now the story starts.
Right. So yeah, we were thinking like a low level crew, with some stuff that you guys were gonna go do. You were gonna meet some characters. So what we're gonna have is basically you're reached out to by a mysterious person for your squad that you guys have been doing, like I said, low level stuff around the town, and this person knows that you can get stuff done, so they're reaching out to you for asking if you can help with a little bit more of an underhanded mission, but they swear it's for the better good. You won't know more until you go to meet them, but that is sort of the idea, and it's going to take place off my brain in the same city. We're going to be in Battle Academy City, or whatever. Yeah, you guys are just a low-level crew. We'll have the Cat's Breath. We'll have all the named NPCs. Fontaine is alive and out there and doing his stuff. He snuffed out the rebellion. But yeah.
He snuffed out 3 nerds and a pixie, or 2 nerds and a pixie.
But as a fun story bit, something I did have planned. So me and Ian had talked with us about not recovering his memories at the end of that. So the rest of you were gonna get all your memories back and like remember things, and Archie was not going to, because basically his memories had already been served up or sacrificed or whatever canonically it needed. However, I was putting in a fun bit where and I'm only saying it because it'll never come up now that they're all dead, but where Shaban was Archie's student before before you guys got your memories taken, and basically Shaban was going to remember, but Archie would never remember, and it was going to be a sad little bit.
Oh damn!
I love it. I love sad character bits.
That's great, but damn.
But I never, it was not yet the time. But yeah.
Before we close this out, do we want to discuss like what classes we're thinking?
Yes, I would love to chat it down.
So we don't have Revenge of the Nerds Part 2?
Revenge of the 3.
Yeah, I don't think I did not plan on playing a rogue tank.
No, I know. If you still want to play a rogue, and honestly, a rogue and a wizard on the same team, still not bad, as long as we have other classes to fill in the holes. That being said, if I don't want to force anyone to play a class they don't want to play too. So if you like, if you want to play something, just try to think of it in a way that could make a cohesive party. Because we're making this as if, rather than you 4 wake up and are bound by the fact that you're all in trouble, it's going to be bound by the fact that we're friends and have been adventuring as a party already.
And we're a cohesive team. Like, we work together.
Yeah, you all work together. So it would behoove to be cohesive.
Well, So are you wanting to be a rogue again?
I'm not particularly tied to it. This is my first time playing one anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I never played a wizard before, so I think I have to stick to um like a good old warrior class.
From wizard to fighter or wizard to barbarian?
Oh, fighter. That's the one.
Fighter. All right. Okay.
Well, when you just figure out what class y'all want to be, and I'll pick something to help round it out.
Okay.
I'll probably go sorcerer or warlock.
Sorcerer,
I'm more used
warlock,
to that.
and a fighter, and then whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Lawrence the option to keep his character, only because, like, again, I feel weird.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Um,
totally fair.
But if he, chooses to keep it, he might, because he was playing with some fun bits. But he also might switch up. But yeah, shout it out into the chat when you guys get some ideas. Also, feel free to do homebrew stuff if you're like comfortable doing any of that. Just send me the stuff first, and we can like make sure that it's balanced. But yeah, what'd you say,
We
Gabe?
totally need to come up with a team name.
Yeah. When we get the
Eventually.
character sheet. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
That'd be fun.
What'd you say, Ian?
I was saying we totally need to come up with a team name at some point.
Oh yes, absolutely. You guys definitely need a team name.
We branding. It's all about branding.
Yeah, so definitely I mean if possible, I know that like Lawrence was out this time and he said he was going to be here next time. He had like a switch up in his vacation schedule, so he was unfortunately taken out of the running again. But ideally he said that he will be in the future runs. He doesn't work anymore on Tuesdays, and he shouldn't, he won't be on vacation anymore on Tuesdays, so he should be available. That being said, if possible, I'd like to, play again next Tuesday. We can just pick up the story wherever these characters
Oh, I'd love to.
Have left off. So if possible, by next Tuesday, if we could get character sheets at least sent to me. You don't need to delete them anymore, because now you get to actually run off of your full character sheets with all your abilities. Level 2 for whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, send those sheets to me, and if we can, get them up on Roll20, and then converse in the Facebook chat about a team name, something fun for our team to go down on, and then I will, of course, talk to Lawrence about the issues of tonight. Yeah. Tight.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Sorry about the TKO.
Hey, nothing to apologize for. This happens.
Yeah. I still think, personally, I'm still trying to refine this exactly for how to just be able to lay it out on a party. I still think there's a tad bit of refining, but I'm glad that you guys had fun with it.
Yeah, things were much easier with Bumba there.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll like I said, we'll converse about the city in our group and stuff, and we'll be back again hopefully next Tuesday.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. Y'all take care.
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, yes.
What a fun time.
What a fun time. Thanks for I'm sorry about the TKO, but I'm glad that we're having a fun time with it still.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'll catch
Bye-bye.
you next time. And as for you folks on the stream, thanks for sticking it out through the TKO. Especially you, Space Beepty. You seem to be enjoying yourself. I would like that it was all a dream kind of outcome and wake up in the cells again and have to retake it. But I also want to, I don't think it would be as fun to stream or to even play without the stream, the same campaign bit right over again. Otherwise, that did kind of cross my mind almost like right off the bat. But yeah, this is the way we'll continue in the story. We'll learn new things about the same location. We'll just have a more well-rounded party. That is okay, though. That happens. It's always possible to play with... Yeah. Yeah, ain't that the way? It's always possible to play with, an unwell-rounded party, but this is the danger, is that sometimes you get overwhelmed, and, ain't that just the way? But we live and we learn, and we get to continue on with our adventure a little bit more next week, with a new squad that'll have a fun squad name and fun squad roles. Carla for the Wizard may definitely make an appearance, may not. We'll find out then. But as for the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us on our Tuesday D&D adventures. And we will be back with a new party and a new squad next Tuesday. Yes, come make sure you join up there. I will be throwing these VODs up for more viewing pleasure over on the YouTubes, just in case you miss out. Yeah, and I think that's going to do it. Thanks so much for joining me. We will catch you next time, next Tuesday, for some more D&D, and every day for some more streaming.